Yo, what's good? I'm back, and I'm here to do a quick little review for Wake Up Dead Man. Now, this movie came out 2 days ago, December 12th, and I just rewatched it today just to get it fresh in my mind again. So this is the third installment of the Knives Out type of Benoit Blanc murder mystery comedy adventure thing. What I will say is I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it for what it was. I think it was solid. Now, in my humble opinion, I still prefer Glass Onion. I think that's probably my favorite film out of the three. If I had to rank it, I would say this is my least favorite, then Knives Out is number two, the original, the first one, and then Glass Onion is my number one. But this movie was still really good. So yeah, pretty much it's about this guy right here, Pastor Judd. He goes to this church led by Josh Brolin's character, who is Mons Jefferson Wicks. And basically, Wicks is kind of a piece of shit. He uses people he just wants to get a reaction out of people, make them angry, because he thinks that's the best way to solve certain problems in the world. Because he knows that anger, fuels people and drives them to do things. Something along those lines. Sorry, my fault. My ear is clogged because I'm sick. Well, we move. Then Jefferson Wicks gets killed, and Mr. Benoit Blanc here, he swoops in to try to figure out who killed him. And that's about it. For the first half of the movie, we get a narration by Judd here, and it's basically him telling the events of what happened leading up to a certain point, because Blanc asked him to do it so that he could get the full picture of what's going on. All right, let's go through our suspects, because there's a few of them. We have Martha, the groundskeeper Samson, who is in a relationship with Martha. Martha, she's very important. She works at the church. She's been working there for many years. We also have Mila Kunis, who plays Chief Scott. We have Dr. Nat. We have Vera. We have Lee and Simone, played by Kaylee Spaney, who was in Alien Romulus. She was great in that. And then we have Sai. And that's pretty much all of the suspects. Now, what I will say is that in terms of these suspects and these characters, comparing them to the other previous entries, I would say that these characters feel a little underdeveloped and underutilized, especially Kaylee Spaney. I just wish she would have had more screen time and more time to be developed, as well as some of the other characters, but unfortunately we don't really get that. It's mainly just Judd, Benoit Blanc, and the only other one that gets a lot of screen time is Martha and Wicks, obviously, because he's the one that gets murdered. And now, don't get me wrong, the chemistry between these two, fantastic, amazing. But I would have liked to have gotten a little more development when it comes to some of the other suspects. Now, there's a lot of little details that I'm leaving out of the picture because it's a lot. But essentially, there is this diamond that's worth a lot of money. And Wicks was gonna, he found out about it after Martha confessed to him, after Judd challenged her to, and he was gonna use it alongside his son, Sai, who he just found out about, Sai found out about. And they were gonna use it to do things. Sai's like a political guy, so basically he's like, yo, Dad, we gotta clip all these other niggas, because they're like, the other characters, the suspects, are like regulars that stay at the church, while everyone else just kind of dips because they don't like what Wicks says in his, And Martha, she has been keeping this secret because the pastor that worked there before, like 60 years ago, he had a daughter who was a slut, she had a son who was Wicks, and Martha watched the previous pastor kill himself after swallowing the diamond because he didn't want his daughter to have it. And yeah, that's that. Martha, after confessing to Wicks, she realized, oh, I gotta kill this nigga because I can't fail the pastor and shit. So that's pretty much why she does what she does. She is the killer. But she also gets help from Dr. Nat, who is her accomplice, who she ends up killing because he ends up killing Samson because he wants the diamond all for himself. And that's pretty much it. They figure it out. He's proven innocent, and happy ending. Word. Then Martha dies after taking some drug that she used on Dr. Nat. And yeah, GG's. Another Benoit Blanc mystery solved. Word. Quick little review for Wake Up Dead Man. Go check it out. It's on Netflix. Word.